What's up, guys? So I'm already back. School ended, so I'm gonna try and put a couple videos out before I start work again. And today I got something that's a little more for style points, but it's a two-step box from MSD. Basically, I'm not gonna use it as two-step. I'm gonna use it as a rev limiter because it's a lot less violent on the engine. Since it's a little smoother, it's not shocking the timing chain and stuff as much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in, and then we're gonna go see what it sounds like. So this old boy is pretty easy to install. All you gotta do is take the little coil pack harness plugs and put this in between, and then route either power or ground to some kind of control. I'm just gonna put mine straight to ground because I want this to always be on, since all we're trying to do is make a sick rev limiter and not actually gonna use it as two-step. So there's no really point of doing that with a drift car. So I'm gonna try and just keep everything in the engine bay for now. I don't know if the harness is quite long enough to actually get it to go into the car and sit nicely where I would want it to sit. So I think I'm just gonna try and mount the box up somewhere like on the shock tower right here. And then since one side is longer than the other, it should route pretty nicely. And then we'll be able to go and shoot some flames and bother our neighbors. Just gotta jam these through here. So I'm too lazy to actually take the fuel rail off to do this. So just plug one end in there, and one end over here. That's it. It's pretty easy. So it's gonna be kind of discreet still, which is nice. I see a couple people that just flop it over their intake and everything, and it doesn't look quite as good. So plug these in just like the other side. Alright, so they're both plugged in, nice and tucked away for the most part. Now all I gotta do is mount the box, which will probably go right here, and then we'll make this ground. Maybe tuck it away somewhere, or maybe just put it on the coilover top hat. But yeah, it's pretty easy, so I'm sure anyone could really do this. I actually might put it right here. Just kind of sucks because it's flopped over everything, but might be able to make it look nice somehow. All right, let me put this in, and then to adjust the rev limiter is just by like thousands and then hundreds, and you just set it where you want. I'm probably gonna set mine at like 62 to 63, maybe a little bit lower for when we test, so it's a little easier to hit limiter, because I'm just gonna do pulls. I'm not gonna sit there and just hit two-step because my neighbors aren't gonna be happy about that. Maybe we'll hit the on-ramp and see what it sounds like in drift. So yeah, I'll set it a little lower so I'm on it more, so make a little better content for the video. All right, here's my little setup. I got it bolted on right here on the shock tower, put a nice little clamp on the harness, and it's probably as tucked as it's gonna get to in the spot where I want it. So that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and set the RPM, and then we're gonna go out for a drive. gear. Alright, so that's it for this video. You guys got to see some flames shoot out of my car. I kind of wish I waited a little bit because the car wasn't like fully warmed up with the headers really hot or anything. Because on the way back, it was like popping every time I would shift. So we got a couple little flames in there for you. But the big thing was you could hear the limiter and hear how smooth it is. So you can kind of see what I mean by it's very smooth on limiter and stays on power on limiter. So there's actually function to it. Because I'm on limiter a lot because I drift and it's more fun to be on limiter and you're trying to use all your gearing, so kind of important, but a little bit of style in there too because it sounds cool. But yeah, all right. Thank you guys for watching and I'll catch you next time.